Good morning. Happy Friday, and welcome to Coffee with Karma. Today, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm wondering, is the Emerald City holding you back? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing five true, okay, I'm going to be revealing the true success for an author isn't just about the destination. It it's not always about the finish line. It's also about embracing the lessons and the journey along the way. And I'm going to be taking all my tips inspired from The Wizard of Oz because why not? So, our first tip comes from the Scarecrow. This is the Scarecrow's brain hack. Like the Scarecrow, who doubted his own wisdom, you might be overlooking your own expertise. Yeah, we all do that. We take what we know for granted. We think, well, I know it, then everybody does, right? Not so true. Um, so try this, express gratitude for the knowledge that you have. And that will help bring it back, bring it into the forefront, and open new pathways to recognize your own authority. Our next tip is from the Tin Man. This is the Tin Man's heart lesson. Authors often look externally for validation and inspiration. But like the Tin Man, your emotional depth and unique insights already make you the perfect person to write your book. Practicing gratitude for your story and your voice gives them power to move others. In fact, on Monday, you'll want to catch the episode of The Author Switch. I have a really interesting conversation about how um, entrepreneurialism is self development and how that works with Joanne Horton McPherson. And last Monday on The Author Switch, I had a conversation with Rayanne. My gosh, I've totally Rayanne. Let's go with Rayanne. And we also talked about how entrepreneurism is a journey. And so you might want to catch that episode and definitely catch Monday's episode because they will help you find your heart and own the wisdom that you have for your book. Next tip is a king of the forest, the cowardly lion. I really like this character in the movie. His secret, like the lion, your courage grows when you start to acknowledge the small wins in your life. Gratitude reminds you that what you've already faced and overcome helps you build courage for what's coming ahead. So embrace each step in your journey because that's building your courage muscles. That's building your wisdom, your knowledge. Yes, there may be somebody who knows more than you on a particular topic, but there are a lot more who don't know as much as you do. Therefore, you're an expert. It's that simple. So embrace the journey, embrace it, own it, and then release it onto the world in your book. Now, as I said earlier, the Emerald City isn't the goal. Dorothy's adventures teach us that every chapter has value. Instead of focusing on launch day or you're fine holding your book in your hand. I'm not saying you can't focus on those and call them forth, but don't make them the primary focus because there's always something more at the other side. I mean, Dorothy's adventures didn't end at the Emerald City. She gets to the Emerald City and then she's off to go fight the witch. Then she comes back to the Emerald City and then she's off to Kansas. Yes, she keeps coming back to Emerald City, but Emerald City is not the final destination. The next tip is there's no place like home. If you have this mindset, now remember, in the movie, she had the ability to go home at any time because she had the magic ruby slippers. Well, you have your own set of magic ruby slippers because you have everything you need right now. Your entire life has led up to this moment, and this moment could be a book. While innovation is important, grounding it in what you know best can give you a foundation that can help you take creative risks. Cultivate gratitude for the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom, the resources that you started with and that you are building. This is your true home base. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Now, those are your 5 tips, but I have a bonus one for you. A bonus tip today. Tip number 6, the wizard's wisdom. The wizard didn't give anything that Dorothy and her friends didn't already have. Think about it. They all had what they needed already, they just didn't recognize it. Maybe that's you. Well, today I'm waving the magic wand and I'm giving you permission to own what you already have. You are enough. I believe in you. This is Carma Spence saying, somewhere over the rainbow.